Hello, how are you doing today? You can come right in. Sit down right here. Alright, my name is Brittany Works, and I'll be your therapist for today. And you are Miss Robinson. Would you prefer me to call you Miss Robinson or Miss Deidre? Which would you prefer?
Miss Robinson is fine.
Okay, Miss Robinson. So tell me a bit of about why you come to see me today.
Well, I came to see you today because I have a very, very stressful job, and I think I'm just at a breaking point right now.
Right.
And I just needed to talk to somebody.
Okay, I can sense your burden. So just tell me more about what does your job entail?
Well, I'm a dean, which means that I have responsibility for almost 400 girls.
Okay.
And there's just so much to deal with, and I just feel very, very stressed right now.
Okay. Okay, so what is it in your job particularly that's stressing you out? Is it the girls? Is it the things you have to deal with concerning the girls? What specifically?
Well, I have girls who are involved in gang activity. I have girls who are pregnant, who are considering abortions. I have situations where I'm dealing with girls that have severe family issues. And the list can go on, and I just don't know what to do right now. I just feel that I'm at a standstill. I just don't know what to do.
All right, I'm picking up your concern for the girls too. You seem very genuine about making sure that they're all, taken well care of. What are your priorities? What is your goal for each one of the girls here? At your job.
Well, my goal for the girls is that I help them complete this part of their journey, that they finish here and go on. But I just feel very overwhelmed right now with my job.
Okay, you said overwhelmed with your job. How long have you been feeling this way? Is it suddenly, or has it just been kind of building up?
I think it's probably been building up over the last month and a half.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that happened, or did it just kind of all?
Well, since school started, there's just been so many deaths within our small community. It just seems like everybody has a challenge.
Right.
Every day and almost every hour.
Right.
And so it's just been overwhelming.
Yeah, I can sense your stress with your job. So could you describe to me a little bit what a typical day what's the name of the dorm you work at?
I work at Waymar Hall.
Waymar Hall. So describe to me what a typical day at Waymar Hall would be like.
Well, a typical day might be coming into the office, receiving my report from whatever happened the night before, and at any given time throughout the day, a student can pop in,
right,
or make a call in regard to a situation. There's a lot of problem solving going on each and every day. Some days I have to leave out and go to meetings that pertain to the school. And then, like I said, the rest of it it's not always very structured.
Right.
Anything can happen throughout the day. You may get a phone call that someone's on their way to the hospital, or you may get a phone call that there's a parent that needs to see you. So it's, even though you have a structured day to make sure that certain things get done, some days you just never know. You just have to go with the emergencies that happen.
I'm sensing you have a lot of responsibility at your job as well.
I do.
Wow. Okay, so when you're working with the girls, what is it that you try to, because I'm seeing that you have almost like office work versus time with the girls. What is more, which one is it that's stressing you out the most? Is it the office part of it, or is it like the girls that are having these actual issues?
Well, sometimes it's very difficult to get the office work done.
Okay.
I think the most thing that stresses me out are the different situations that I deal with from day to day that are very uncertain, that are very time consuming, and also sometimes will bring your stressor level up and your blood pressure. Those are the things that really cause the frustration.
Okay, so what are some things that you do to deal with the frustration? When you, let's say you're in an office and you're working on a report, but then you find out, you get a phone call that a girl may be going to the hospital for some health reason or personal reason. What do you do to deal with the stress? Do you, what are some of your coping mechanisms?
Well, I don't know if my coping mechanisms are good at all. I'm very much that when something happens, I jump right into it, I take care of it right away, and then later on I might start to be a little nervous about it. But I guess maybe my coping mechanisms are not that good.
Okay. So you said your coping mechanisms are not good. What is it ideally that you want to be able to do, or how do you want to be able to handle the stress that you find yourself under?
Well, I don't know. I'm just feeling overwhelmed.
Okay. You're feeling overwhelmed. Okay. Well, have you do you have anybody at your job that do you have an assistant or somebody who works with you that you could delegate some work to that could help you in this process?
Maybe so. Maybe there's some things that they can handle. I probably could be a better delegator.
Okay. Okay.